All right. What's up, Chargers? Today we have the League Blue team coming back for a revival series after some of them graduated and left already. So they're all coming back for this consolation. They made it to nationals and they're in the consolation finals right now. So my name is Ethan. I go by Gondlink in game. I coached this team before and now I'm shoutcasting. And I'm here with.
All right, my name is Asher Lear. I am the for Legends, and I have helped this team set up some stuff. Much, I mean, I myself in as a sub in case they need. Not exactly running with one, but well, we don't gotta worry about
I'll have to lock in and not go full coach mode every so often and like criticize everything I see. So
that. Be very.
I'll try to
critical.
stay positive, try to keep an upbeat attitude. If I see Prem do something sinister, I might wince, but I'll keep my composure. Oh, 1 second.
Yeah, we're just helping. We're just making sure everything's set up. The protection guy, helping him with. Just helping him get into the lobby. It's gonna go fine. And our host should be back in after a very, very brief break.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, I'm really bad at working this headset. All right. Right now I think the players are warming up by doing 1v1s and stuff. Last time a 1v1 happened, it was between our top lane and our mid laner called the matchup impossible when they were both playing the same champion. So I'm really excited to see what happened in those. But I think they are, I don't know, looking pretty solid.
They're warming up for a very big performance tonight.
Locked in, ready to grind. Yeah, I don't know. I think the matchup seems pretty even. Our team has kind of done really well against a lot of teams, depending or like no matter what rank they are. I think our mid gapped someone who was like challenger 1,000 LP at one point.
Yeah, the team has put a lot of work into practice with one another and has been able to take on teams with much higher ranked players and shortcomings that they saw and took it. It has been quite the series of games to follow.
I think the biggest rank disparity I've seen so far is our jungler was I think gold at the time, and he gapped a Masters like 500 LP jungler. So props to him. He's my goat. I coached him the most because I'm a jungle main. I'm sorry. But he's come a long way. He's actually doing very well recently.
Yeah. So he is a jungle main, so he'll be very critical of our jungle.
I will keep it to myself, but if I see him mess up the clear by like trying to do some fancy tricks like I've seen before,
if he's 2 seconds short on his clear, he will let you know.
If he is 2 seconds short, I will not say what I'm gonna do. But
You'll just have to wait and see
mm-hmm.
for the inevitable.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
So. All right, I think we'll go down in order. So, Tilted top laner, my goat, my hero, my idol. He plays Yorick. That makes him a lot less of my idol, but very, very good player, very solid, very consistent. I'm excited to see what he does today because he's honestly been quite good for the past while. Done well for the team.
Speaking of champions that make someone less of an idol, let's roll into our jungler.
Our jungler main Shaco. A lot of people look down upon that. However, I main Shaco at one point, so I look sideways at it because
we've all had a dark incident before.
Yeah,
but thankfully he's probably not going to pull him out in games today.
Yeah, he will. Well, you never know. The amount of times I've heard him say "pick me, Shaco" while in the middle of draft is astounding. So there's a chance, but we'll see. But yeah, he's actually been a very solid performer. He's like, I think he started off this season silverish, climbed to gold, then to plat, and he's been doing like extremely well. He's been very solid case. I don't know. very good work by him. I also, not to brag, I did coach him on some stuff, and then I watched him like a month later, and he was still putting those things I coached him on into play. So I feel pretty good about that. Then moving on to Prem, also my goat. I know I've said that for every single person so far, but Prem is also my goat. He, I don't know, he plays like a billion different champions, but I am excited to see what he does in mid because again, he's got like a challenger player before, so you never know.
If it is a mid laner, he is sure to play it and maybe bring it out. I don't.
Not let him play Yone.
We'll have him play all but one mid laner.
And we'll see if he pulls out the Annie tonight. I'm curious. I'm suspicious. I'm curious. And then next we have Blamp, also my goat. He got like, was it a penta or a
He's
quadra? Like out of nowhere, pulled Samira out. Like it was last season that got them to this nationals in playoffs. It was the final game of playoffs, and he pulled out Samira and like got a quadra kill and won the entire thing. It was beautiful, bro. I still remember that whole caster call. It was peak. But yeah, Blamp looking very solid as well. Z-Pax, always a consistent force. Always very good at bot lane. Always getting bot lane ahead. Honestly, I'm excited to see what he pulls out because he has like an insanely deep champion pool. And as you can see, Zach is on there. It's not a normal support, but I'm excited.
One that he very well with and does make hands, so it's good if he makes it work.
I think he's the first person I've ever seen consistently pull Zach bans while playing support, but you know what? Fair enough. A bit 1v9 on it sometimes, as long as he gets his happy little last pick.
Yep.
But we'll see.
We'll have to see the pick order. If support isn't picked first, it'll probably be picked.
Yeah, honestly. There's a chance we get, honestly, I don't know what we're going to pick first at this point. They always swap it up like every game. Oh, bet. Alright. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So. I assume they haven't started yet because they usually take a little bit. No.
No, they'll send you a spectator one.
Yeah, no. There's no way this thing is. Unless there's some wild ad, I don't know. But
You probably should not pull up the. You do not want the link on screen though. Get that off screen.
It's right in your DMs, by the way.
Yeah, get that off. Get that off of my DMs too.
All right, can you go through? Can you go through every single one of Asher's DMs and leak those to the stream, please?
Yeah, no, that's fine, but we may need to use a different drafter link.
No, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay.
If something goes wildly wrong, they can remake the draft.
Yes.
But yeah, they usually, every time, NECC is like, all right, meet up at your start time, start immediately, but every time it's like 10 minutes after. So they're going to be stalling this draft for a little while.
Yeah, we do get the blue side here. Smolder has been a pick in the patch lately, so I am hoping.
I am very curious if Smolder will get pulled out. I'm trying to see if I can pull out the other team.
Well, this is our ADC is player, so they're very likely to pay attention to. Well, he's a Smolder player. He plays it.
I am curious what our team is going to be like picking and banning. My guess is that an Mbessa ban would be somewhere in there, considering they have 2 Mbessa players. And then, God, there's such a wide variety of players on here.
Yep.
Oh.
You gotta always leave him guessing.
I don't know if bro heard me. Oh, bet. Okay.
And I guess it was made.
And
I think it was predicted. They did not even wait there at all. They already know exactly what they're gonna ban.
Didn't even pretend. York down! York down! Tilted top laner in shambles.
The Yunara has been.
Oh my god.
Alright, we're seeing 2
okay, they're gonna spam ban our top laner.
See if we can get a third here.
I'm curious what. I have a guess for what the third ban would be. I don't know if I want to say it. True. Know what I'm saying? Oh, you didn't need to leak it.
I'm sorry.
But I am curious. 'Cause I don't really know much about how the other team. I know a decent amount about how our team drafts.
All right, we are going all in on this on the
Jinx
top
first,
lane ban.
exactly what I
Jinx for
expected.
first pick. All right.
3 bans for top lane. Oh my god. Okay, well, yup, the insta smolder. Okay,
The instant smolder. They do want to
that
keep that off of
makes
the
sense.
ADC future games, and he's
Oh,
strong right now.
taking Rek'Sai. I didn't know this dude played Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai is decently strong, but like you get
Oh, Belvac.
Belvath.
Those are 2 scalers.
They just went for the Void champions. I don't think Belvath is good here.
I don't think
That
so.
might
either.
be a hot take, but one of my proudest accomplishments was gapping a challenger Belvath main on Belvath 2 games in a row last year in Nationals Finals. So I have no faith in the Belvath pick, but maybe this guy's goated. Maybe he's with the sauce. Silas to pull the Amumu ult. Pretty good counter pick, I'll give him that. Aatrox's getting pulled out because they are banning every single one of his champions. Rise ban, I'm assuming not to get Silas countered. I am curious if they're going to ban out any supports or if all the support. I mean, Zpax is a very deep champion pool, so I don't really think they can ban him out. Base. But Blitzcrank.
They certainly banned one of the champions.
They certainly banned a support.
They covered one. They covered one base.
Yup. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Because this team really is afraid of the Blitzcrank that has maybe been pulled out by.
Oops, that makes me think that they're going to be pulling out some form of enchanter.
And
because...
they also seem very afraid of the.
Oh yeah, we do not like tanks.
The already picked top lane.
No, that's us. We're banning tanks.
Oh
yeah,
yeah. That's okay. Never mind.
We have a deep dark fear of tanks. I actually don't know why we ban out so many tanks, but you know what? Probably pretty good because enemy team. Yeah, Sion's definitely a bad matchup. Horn probably on. Enemy team hasn't picked any tanks yet, so they will need a tank.
Very solid front to back.
Yeah, this is honestly, I'm kind of really liking our draft here. I think enemy draft looks a bit solo queue. I'm not gonna lie. The Smolder with Emilio, not sure about it. Belvath is exclusively a solo queue champion. Silas.
So we see
Heimer.
That is a out gangplank.
This might be the most solo queue draft I've ever seen, and honestly, I kind of want to see how they pull it off. I have more and more questions with every hover. Oh my god.
Malphite.
Well,
right. That is at least
that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, I'll give him that. That makes a lot more sense. I think that rounds out the draft a lot better than it. Very curious to see where how the Malphite does, because he does quite well into our Aatrox, I believe. I think it'll be more of a even matchup, stalling in the top lane, not really much going on. I think our mid matchup will be very volatile. It's one very hard poke champion and one very hard engage champion. So I'm curious what's gonna happen in mid lane. Then our bot lane was Smolder Milio. So
yep. Smolder Milio as Raka.
That's gonna be nothing burger lane. That's gonna be a scaling bot lane. Both bot lanes desperately want to scale. Yep. Smolder probably just scales better because he has Deathfire Touch. If I'm not
mistaken, that should less times to actually get it is a nothing.
That is a good point. Won't be able to stack off the enemies. I'm curious because Zpax usually controls the lane pretty well. Curious if he'll be able to do that. Play safer since he's on Soraka and Smolder. He doesn't poke back. Enemy bot lane going for a lot of burn. They have Milio passive. They have Smolder Deathfire Touch. Assuming he's going to be going Black Cleaver as well. Very curious. I'm just really curious about the Belvath. I feel like Amumu is going to be great to Belvath. But I don't know how this Belvath is going to be. Very curious. moment. Bet.
You're in spectator.
Bet.
You're just going to. They're currently setting up the game right now, so I'm going to wait until the game actually starts.
I am curious.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a 3-minute delay.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll pop up the whole thing. Bet I'll lock in. I'm very curious about the top lane matchup. I think the top lane and the jungle matchups are going to be the most interesting. Mid lane, it really depends on what's going to happen between the two. Like if Silas just plays really safe and goes down a bunch of CS, or if he's like the absolute GOAT, dodges everything, engages on. We'll see. I'm curious about top lane. Top lane, I know Malphite is extremely easy to play, but there's a chance that he messes up and walks up into Aatrox. Aatrox is able to get onto him before he gets like a huge amount of armor. Aatrox will probably be able to kill him, but
there are a total of all of the league players. There are a total of 3 that are not capable of playing Malphite. We're just gonna have to hope that one of those 3 has shown up on the enemy team today.
It would be the dream.
But regardless of that, it's still a very solid player in the top lane who absolutely can find a way to take that matchup and just win because he does that.
I think he's faced this matchup before and like been able to do nothing in lane, and they just sit there and do nothing, and then he comes into the late game and he's like 10 CS per minute, obliterating the whole enemy team. So I'm hopeful that tilted top laner comes out today, but we'll see. I will say I'm so curious about the jungle because like I think most of the stuff be somewhat volatile, but like somewhat sustained. But jungle, Belveth, her whole thing is just like invade level 1, invade not stop, show up in your jungle. But like, I don't know.
Really fit
How do you do that against Shaco? You know? Oh wait, not
Mumu.
Shaco. I forgot. Not playing Shaco. How do you do that against a Mumu? Like, you can invade level 1. I guess that would be pretty good if a Mumu isn't able to smite in time. But then like, past that, Mumu doesn't really care about farm. He doesn't really care about all that. He's just gonna be tanky. He's gonna press his R button and then he's gonna do a lot. So,
but I think the matchup as it currently is, it's hard to predict which absolutely go one way or the other.
For sure. Curious if the Belveth is gonna go for an invade level 1. If they're gonna go for something
for
cheesy.
reference, this is not the way of that we have pulled up on screen. This is the recast, so this is not the comp we're talking about.
Yeah.
If anyone just tuned in or whatever.
I even got a little tripped up. I'm not gonna lie.
He did just refer to our
Shaco. Listen, not the sharpest tool in the shed. But I am excited to see what they're trying to. I don't know. I feel like enemy bot lane doesn't have much prio. Enemy mid lane theoretically shouldn't have much prio. I can't imagine Belveth wants to invade that much. But what if?
That she can.
I don't imagine that she can. But what if? You know, there's always that chance.
We're just going to have to see how this Belveth player will play because this man he's a very good jungler. He's expecting many things, and he's going to look at this Belveth, see latest misplays, and immediately start calling it out.
If that Belveth doesn't finish their clear before 2:45, I will shake my head in disappointment. We'll see.
I will shake mine as well. Solidarity.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
I will act as if I am as good of a jungler when I am also allowed to clear at this point. And now we are getting into our game here.
Yippee! I'm excited to see if Revan again keep his W on while he's taking Raptors. Sometimes I see him take that off. Very sad every time.
I think he's going to take it off.
It's so beautiful. Brings a tear to my eye. And oh, the mouth. Little worrying, but if Prem gets a good electrocute proc off here without taking too much poke, that'll be pretty good. I think Belveth is looking around mid. Oh, Aatrox got red buff as well in the top lane, so that's gonna be pretty solid. Belveth is sitting mid lane, wasting like 30-40 seconds. Not 100% sure what the plan is. Oh, Prem! No! She canceled the auto! My goat! It's okay, he lives. He's still my goat. Oh, that was really close by Prem though. That was almost a beautiful comeback in the game. Bot lane is getting hammered. Lamp and oh my god, Z-Pax has his streamer mode on. Lamp and Z-Pax though are putting in the work. They're cooking them in the bot lane right now, which is kind of crazy. Older with Deathfire touch, solid right now. I do think. Yeah, so it looks like Amumu is ahead in farm right now, and I think he's going to stay ahead for a little while, considering Belveth spent so much time sitting mid.
We do have a very nice fighting.
Well, our whole team is ahead. What do you mean? Our bot lane up 16 CS, our top lane up 13 CS, our jungle up 2 CS, and yeah, I mean, it looks solid everywhere. Silas is looking a little big, a little scary though, but I'm not too afraid of that. Unless... Ooh, good dodge! Okay, okay. The Moo's here. I don't think he's gonna be able to... Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to do anything, but
Dragon has spawned.
I hope Amumu does not walk into them. Try and citizen. I don't think that'll go very well. But we'll see. Bot lane is getting hammered again. I think... Yeah. I think Smolder's recalled. And our bot lane hasn't recalled. They're still ahead. Prem going down again is having a rough one. Yeah, they are playing for that mid lane as much as possible. Belveth has spent 45 minutes sitting in mid. I'm curious what's going to happen bot here. Our bot theoretically needs enemy bot tries to stop him. Not like too dangerous of a thing. All the bot laners have sums except for really not much going on. Top lane, as expected, snooze fest. Nothing's happening. Belveth is on her way up here.
Oh, as you say, nothing's happening. Maybe coming.
Maybe? Honestly?
But it's looking like the Malphite.
I'm kind of curious. Can till the top laner cook? He can cook! Can he double kill? Okay, you know what? We'll take one kill. That's still beautiful. That's still beautiful.
And Belveth right now is currently not on the bottom side of the map.
Belveth is not on the bottom side of the map and not trying to gank mid right now. I think he wins this. I think he wins this!
Oh, and we can see
that's my goat!
We can see pinging his Malphite there. Might want to disable the chat, but I think someone might be a little upset.
Silas and Malphite are,
that is a very subtle cue to our,
they seem very happy.
Our production guy here.
Thank you. Looks pretty solid so far. It's looking extremely solid in the top lane. Oh my! I didn't realize it was that big of a diff. Like I said, Tilted top laner, one of our most consistent players. In my opinion, our most consistent. Kind of my game. He's doing very well in the top lane right now. Prem, even though he's gotten camped to Timbuktu, is still doing quite solid. Who's recalling? I don't think he realized that the Belveth is right there, but he secured Dragon. We're good. Belveth is behind in CS. She's 0-2. Maybe she makes a comeback, but she's less of a scaling champion, more of an early game champion. Early game isn't looking too so hot. Unless... Does the Soraka... Oh, come on, that heal was big. Soraka's fine. Just gonna walk it out. I assume the enemy team is gonna rotate up to Void Grubs here, get mid prio. I hope Prem realizes that happening. So he does, but if Elbeth was there, that was a bit sketchy. But it looks like Amumu's on it right now, so looking pretty good.
Yeah, it seems like the red team is currently moving up.
Yep. The Rock is on the way as well.
He is up, and the Silas has his
Yeah, but Milio is level 5. I think that. Oh, okay! The flash ult! The wombo combo! The flash from the Aatrox! Oh my god! Oh my! And Malphite ulti to steal the last Void Grub and missed! My goats!
That puts a very solid 2,000 gold lead into our boys at UAH.
That was beautiful! And they get the little grublets and stuff when they hit the towers now. Oh my! And Soraka's getting deep vision.
And that also resets Silas's Dark Seal.
Oh my god! Look at top lane! He just double his gold!
Right, and then
oh, in bot lane. Oh, the Soraka ult! Oh my god!
Never doubted him.
Every lane! All at once! It's beautiful! Oh
this is what we love to see.
He got a kill and he's up 20 CS and Smolder misses that entire wave plus all the XP because of that. Oh my god. This is looking like a very solid start for our boys. I am very excited actually. I
do not want to speak to it can go either way. I have seen it happen. I have played in games where that has happened, but
will humble myself.
We are absolutely hope you this lead and takes it all the way.
I will say
we're not going to be arrogant.
Yeah, I will say I don't think Silas will have Waka's walking a little bit far here.
The
should be
big
fine.
Fight over Silas is coming in.
Yep. I don't think Silas will have a Mumu ult anymore. Yeah, he doesn't have a Mumu ult anymore.
He's just going under the tower.
Oh my!
And he has to get the Milio ult.
Gracious! And the Milio
flash.
He flashes to tank it, and
Bail it out,
Silas
and
still
Bel'Veth
gets hit.
Is having a bit of trouble there with
Bel'Veth. Oh, I don't think that.
Aatrox is TP'd down.
Oh, that was a good try, Prem. That was a good try, Prem. Honestly, I respect the dive. I do. But I think the moment he didn't have a Mumu ult, he should have backed up.
I think he needed to respect the dive a little more than he actually did.
Yeah.
It seems like he hopped under that tower and he kind of stood there.
Yeah, it doesn't... I was kind of thinking our lanes were going to swap here. That Aatrox could try and pressure the belt. But I guess they're going to stay with it because, you know, they kind of need to complete their quests. But, I mean, again, like, really any team fight we have, it's pretty solidly favored towards our team because, like, enemy team has a very strong solo queue comp. They are very good at, like, making plays happen around the map. Very good at cheesing, very good at, you know, playing aggressive. But if our team plays together, I feel like we have a win con of team fights. So, pretty excited to see. It does look like Silas is trying to use that capability that the team has to play a lot more aggressive. But a move goes in, he gets the ult, he gets the Q, he gets everything. Aurora ultis to escape. Okay, we take those, we take those. All we need is for Silas to not get super fed, and we're all good. His bot lane is smashing, top lane is smashing. Mid lane is the only one that is a bit dangerous. I mean, Prem is being put into like a 600 LP Masters. This guy's kind of cracked, so.
All things considered, he has done very in this game.
We have Dragon coming up right now.
Made do with what he could, tried not to get far. He has done that. Them is it even out.
I'm very curious about top lane right now because Dragon is up and only one of the top lanes has teleport. Okay, Silas no longer is old. That helps a lot. Only one of the top lanes has teleport, so it looks like Aatrox is just walking his way down here, which is honestly a pretty good idea. Yeah. Because I don't think you have to worry too much about Malphite support pushing.
Malphite looks like he's down.
Yup, he might teleport down here to try and fight it. I really don't think their team wins the fight. I think if Malphite stays here, stays top lane, that's probably his better play. I wonder if our bot lane's even going to get involved. It seems like they're just kind of chilling in the bot lane.
Right, Malphite taking one for his minions.
1v1ing the tower, looking solid.
Going to definitely hurt his ability to TP down for an engagement.
Oh? Aatrox possibly getting caught out, but I think he's too strong. I think it doesn't really matter. And Soraka's here to heal him up. They don't have any anti-heal. Aatrox just tripled his health over and over again. Belveth goes down. Great roam by Prem. They're looking...
Of Aatrox, when he is at low health, no he is not.
They're looking for a dive here. That's a 5-man dive on this poor little dragon. Prem's go... Oh, no.
There was not much of a dive.
I guess you could call that a dive. I call that a slaughter. It looks like they're going for another dive because people keep showing up one by one into bot lane. Aatrox is going to tank this, I assume. Prem tanked it! Perfect! That was beautiful! That was beautiful! Dude, what are they on today? That was beautiful.
I also don't really think you can call it a dive if you never really go under the and you just kill someone from outside of it. That is
honestly,
artillery way.
Fair enough. And they're going in even further. I will say, Malphite has had TP this whole time. He has TP and ult. He just hasn't moved. Honestly, I respect that. He's in his own wave.
Man of commitment. And he is committed to taking that tower, which he has.
He's in his own lane, moisturized, feeling good. I don't know if Belveth can kill here without dying herself. Oh, Silas is right there. Never mind. Aatrox is back bot lane again. Malphite is now teleporting. He could have saved the dive in the tower, but here now.
It certainly seems like a time to dive. I don't really see the power they have.
Yeah.
Dive. There's no effective now.
I think Aatrox just obliterates the as he continues to do right in front of us.
I'm sure we're seeing a great deal of ping from that side once again.
And Malphite ulti's out. All right, all right. I don't know what's happening in mid lane. I'm actually very curious. Cause it seems like Aurora got 1v1'd a little bit by the Smolder. I know he's looking a little weak right now, but thought he'd be able to 1v1 the Smolder. But maybe I am underestimating Deathfire Touch Smolder. Looks like Silas is gonna walk around the jungle. He's gonna keep falling further and further behind NECC the more he's in the jungle. He does have a Moo, which is good for him. Looks like Smolder's on the way. I think he'll be able to get the third here. Mumu got the red buff. I call that worth. Oh, Mumu's alive with like 1 billion health! Oh my god!
This Soraka is coming on time.
The ambulance is here! That champion's so broken! That's my goat! That's
Right.
Z-Pax!
A certain someone at the start of the game questioned whether or not our support would be able to
Listen.
control the map with Soraka.
I question the lane. I never question my goat's lane game, even though his lane is honestly dangerous. But I didn't think Soraka would be this momentous, bro. He's so powerful.
If this is late and early, I think that's his.
Yeah, fair enough.
Unfortunately,
He does not always know game. He sometimes knows things. That's okay.
That's okay.
We love
Sometimes
him
you
all
gotta
the same.
Take one for the team. It was very strategic.
Yeah,
He
it was
never
a
makes a mistake.
it was a zoning deck. Optimal, also optimal. That was not troll at all.
It was all to get.
Let's see if they figure out that they can pincer the Milio. Why is Aatrox so fast?
All
And they
right.
give it over to Jinx. That's perfect. Jinx is in her lane, moisturized.
This was all a very strategic play by our support to bring the gold where it really needs. Even when he's not playing well, he is taking it head.
Our top laner. Look at the 6-0-5. He's crazy. Soraka is having a fun time walking into her own jungle and dying on repeat.
It's a very fun experience.
I love my boy Z-Pax, but I think it is difficult to walk in the jungle in this game. This Silas is playing River Shen, one might say.
Silas.
River Silas. Shungle. Silungle. I don't know.
Not a Gilus then. So, he's sure acting.
I honestly didn't notice they got the Rift Herald, but they got into mid-wave. I assume they're just going to get mid-tower and then back up. I don't think they can get anything else. But Amumu should probably go mid to cover just in case they try to charge. But Aurora got obliterated. Looks like Jinx is back on mid lane.
Elio doing his absolute hardest to rocks off the tower. He may eventually tickle him to death there.
Honestly, good plays by Hardlock. They're like putting in the work to try and come back in this game. I respect it. I don't know if Amumu should be fine. Malphite has no ulti. I don't know if they can dive at Amumu. Might just be looking to pressure the tower. I'm so glad that Mumuku did not hit. He should not go in there. That is a dangerous world. I think they should fight for the dragon, but top laner is top lane. Doesn't have teleport. Getting a pick on this Malphite is pretty good. I think they should either hard engage on dragon right now. Yeah, they have 4. I think they should just win. Unless Jinx gets caught out early. The ambulance! The ambulance is coming!
Belveth has gotten an ult off, but it looks like it is not going to be enough to do anything about this fight. They have picked off the jungler.
They did get a lot of gold off that Jinx kill, I
And
will
we
say.
see our Soraka strategically sacrificing their ADC in order to...
The ambulance was not there quick enough. Healthcare system.
It was all a very late game play by him.
Will say, I don't know if they can keep walking up like this. If a Mumu shows up, if Aatrox can stop taking
But now he is very up close. It's
No.
hard to miss to it.
I respect the hustle. That Smolder was probably cheating. That's probably why that flash Q didn't hit.
And the Aatrox so did he. Very unfortunate. Got surrounded there.
I understand that we're ahead, but forcing a fight with Aatrox is at like 200 health might not be the play. But I do respect the hustle. I do respect what's going on. However, I wish it would stop. I think they're going to look to clear up top wave. AD stop. I assume they can stop this tower from getting taken. The only thing is Belveth is going to be taking Jungle King, but she is, you know, down 20 CS at certain moments. She'll be down like what, 15 minutes? We take those.
The question I have is how much stack Smolder?
That's actually a good point. He's at 154 stacks, so he's still like a decent ways away from 225. Are we forcing Baron here? Silas is bot lane. Honestly, not a bad call. I don't think Jinx should have tanked
Silas
this.
cannot.
But I guess
I think whoever
Soraka's
tanks
healed.
this is going to get healed back up.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Silas is bot lane with no TP. It looks like they're turning. They're going to force instead. Looking onto the Smolder and looking onto the... Okay. Tilt the top laner, just taking him on 2v1 on the top side. I think he's going to turn around and help the Velvet. Our Jinx is going face forward. Oh, alright, well it looks like...
it looks like
the Soraka E was a little bit aggressive. Yeah, that
rounded without their ult.
was a little bit of an overforce. We'll probably lose the Baron here.
Yep, and our gold lead has dissipated.
Yup. Let's see, does he... Ooh, that was an interesting way to walk. He might be dead for that, unless he can W. Oh.
Blade
He's
does,
down.
unfortunately.
Will likely
The Baron.
be... Yup, Baron going. However, they did chase for a while, and it looks like a good chunk of the team is up. As long as they start playing front to back and stop playing, let's go in and click on the first person. Milio down. I don't know if the flash was worth it, but Milio is down, makes it a 4v4, and gets the Malphite ult. Maybe it's pretty good. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But you have to walk in blind. Jinx is looking to get some poke, but still staying quite far away. It looks like they're just...
has not been taken.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to even take it at this point. I think they just gave up. Stalled for a little bit too long. Aatrox traded 1-for-1. That was a good stall by him. Works out, kind of. The gold lead has completely dissipated, though. It is about a 400 gold difference total.
A lot of that gold has gone straight to the Belveth, so that is who the player.
That is true. That Belveth is quite large. I assume that's a stride breaker on.
If they can keep that Belveth off the
Shockingly, both mid laners have the exact same amount of gold, even though Silas started out like 3-0. So, pretty good comeback by Prem.
that is my goat keeping.
I am curious. Honestly, all they need to do is stop forcing really hard on. Umu was able to get the backline. Aatrox can follow that up, a lot can happen. But if Jinx keeps frontlining, we'll see how that goes. Amumu figured it out that he's on top of ward. Alright, that's what I said. I wonder if he knows sitting there. They could probably look for something on the, or could probably not look for something on the Belveth.
Silas has lost his.
That's actually pretty big. He doesn't have any ulti holding. He's not holding any ulti right.
Big engagement is about to happening over the dragon here. It was taken by.
I think Amumu should have blindly engaged and died violently. I think that would be flawless game plan.
That would have. Probably would have been the play I would have.
Silas
but not the
is.
play.
Silas is looking for the flank. Amumu solo ultis him? Honestly, if he's able to kill him, that's worth. He's able to kill him. That's hugely worth it. And Belveth is down.
It is gone.
Beautiful. Aatrox is still in their backline. He's still chunking at the Milio. Honestly,
He's not stopping anytime soon.
if he has W up soon, I don't think Milio gets away. He pulled back the Milio. I think Milio's dead.
Right back on, and he is.
Why is that little child so tanky? Okay, he's down, and they're going on the Smolder now. They're still. Oh, great W! Great W! And another W by Tilted top laner. And he's able. Oh! And they got them all. They're able to get.
Bolt this right back for them, and in a perfect position to get some infected off of it as well.
I assume they're gonna just go straight for Baron here.
Judging by the pings, they would. The enemy team seems very alert.
I am a bit worried about the Silas teleport. Someone needs to pop that last one. Alright, that's done. I'm a little bit worried about that. I think Tilted top laner probably should have recalled. I think they just back up now. It's still a winning fight. They still got a lot of gold, and they just reset now.
I don't think it's a fight that's going to be taken.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Reset and secure their gold.
I don't think this is a winning fight. I think the fight before was pretty solid, but they have a lot on them.
But are they going to go for the berry? It looks like they are.
We have no wards.
They have a TP coming in from the Aatrox, probably looking to stop.
They take it decently quickly with Belveth, but they don't have Smolder.
They're not going to stop it unless they can stop Aatrox from putting their own together.
I think they're getting this for sure. I think they're getting this for sure, but I think we're able to fight afterwards. Depending on able to show up. I guess Malphite just going to sacrifice himself.
He's just going to let the team get out. That gives them the Baron. Fans out for their team to have that.
Yeah, it's good to lock it down and prevent our team from getting it. That's true. Very good to prevent our team from getting it as well. I don't know that they'll be able to do too much with it. They might be able to look for a fight Dragon, but I don't know if it'll stay that much longer. Yeah, run out for Dragon. Lamp is frontlining it. Perhaps going down. This Smolder's at 225. The Aurora is fighting. Everyone's fighting for fun without the Aatrox for the 18. This has not gone well once.
Unfortunately, been back and forth. It's easier we find a way to get rid of it.
I am a bit worried about the Belveth Zerg rush here with her billion children that she shoots out. Has her Baron buff on. I think they're going to be able to get 2 towers. I don't think they're able to get an inhib, but inhibitor tower probably. It isn't awful for us, because that means that waves are going to push into us and we're going to farm them. But I don't like to have those get hurt. See how that goes. If Aatrox dies here, that's actually quite bad. Unless he pulls back! He pulls back the Belveth!
Well.
Okay, and Smolder's down!
The red team is currently left without a carry.
Chills!
All as... Never mind. I was about to say Dragon was spawning, but I am not used to these little indicators on the bottom.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to see, I'm not gonna lie.
That's a bit of a misplay from me right there.
I think that is one of the oldest parts of this entire UI by Riot. I think they just have not upgraded it in millennia. So,
yeah, we know Riot has a lot of priorities, and fixing anything with UI is absolutely...
Smolder's looking like a true warrior of this patch. Death fight. Oh!
Like
Soraka's getting engaged on. I think Soraka's just dead here, to be honest. Walking up a little too far. The redemption, I don't think wasting ulti there was the way.
It was close, but it finally...
I respect it, but they keep walking up alone.
What even is Soraka's ult? Back up.
You know what? You might be right. Not realize it was that low.
Neither did I, but it looks like it's going to be halfway by the moment.
Smolder's a true warrior this patch with Deathfire Touch and new boots, so he is using every advantage that this patch is given.
Also noticeably hit as you side stack.
Patch is quite unbalanced, but it looks like ooh, a great ulti by Silas getting directly on Jinx. I think that's I think that's
we got a bit of a freeze there, but
travesty of a fight.
Comes up. UAH fight.
They might be able to end the game here, to be honest.
I think that's exactly what they are going to go for.
Only Soraka up.
Soraka for about 30 seconds. I think they're not going to be able to stop that.
The team did a little bit too much trolling, a little bit of going in 1v5.
I should have never mentioned the possibility of losing early on.
Silas did a great job of punishing him. Did a great job of sitting the jungle. Did a lot, not gonna lie. Always believe, never FF. Zap zap.
This was if this was a game of regular league, that team would have just.
That would have been a 15-minuter. That would have been a go next. They turned it around pretty well. Not gonna lie. So game one goes to.
We have set our maps very effectively.
In case you weren't sure which map we were using.
This is base from games such as Overwatch and Marble Rivals. So
we were thinking of having a game 3 on ARAM. Possibility, but we'll have to see.
I think I would definitely be happy for this. I'm not sure if any of the players would.
Maybe an arenas match.
I think we should drop the Summoner's Rift, but the competitive mode is arena now.
Put Tilted top laner on Bard. See what he cooks up. Not to brag or anything, but I have beat Tilted top laner 4 times in a row now.
I was also there.
Yeah. We were on a team. We're the GOATs. Not to brag. Yes. Yeah. And I'm pretty curious what we're going to pull out the second game, because I think the first game, a lot of stops. We played really well.
ADC have been taken out of the second game. I am just going to say I am very glad now that we have Fearless draft because it has made things a whole lot more interesting.
Very glad Smolder's gone, bro.
Yeah, because we do not have to see three.
Yippee!
But before, folks, we that was all we had to see, and it was not as fun.
I am very curious. Come up in the second game. I honestly don't know what they're gonna pick in ADC. I don't know what they're gonna pick in top lane. I assume they're starting draft somewhat soon, but what happens in these series is that everyone joins the draft, and then 30 minutes later, the draft actually starts. So we'll see how long this takes.
Yeah.
But I will say, Amumu being down, that is one of Cameron's best champions. Aatrox being down, another one of Tilted top laner's best champions. And Aurora, I know that he's super confident on it, but I prefer this. I know the Aurora's usually pretty good, but I prefer this.
I honestly prefer the Annie, but I don't think that. And the Galio, he is. I have yet to see.
That's true. I am curious what they'll pick now. I'm very curious what's going to happen in AC, because it felt like last game was a lot of the AC getting jumped on and obliterated. Curious if we're going to pick a little ADC, a more immune ADC, perhaps?
Whatever the choice is, it will be the correct one.
I will agree with it either way. The back of my head, I will shake my head.
I trust in my goat.
Assuming they're just I am assuming they're just gonna keep the same bans. So triple banning the top lane out again. Don't know what Tilted top laner gonna pull out.
The Ashe. Alright, he's pulling out the correct choice here.
Ashe first. Wonder if he's gonna pull out the Ashe Seraph, or Garen.
No hesitation on that Garen, folks.
Garen? Okay, TF makes sense, actually. This guy was playing for Roams a lot. TF does make sense.
Garen, just like a Garen head player, he is charging head first.
I respect it.
Well, we're gonna have to see what picks our team responds to.
I am curious what we pick into Garen.
I do predict the Seraphine.
Yeah, I presume we're gonna have Seraphine. Oh my god.
All right, that is Seraphine right
Sorry,
there.
that
folks,
was.
as you can see.
Yeah.
They were thinking very well there.
I know exactly what happened in the columns right now. I know exactly bar for bar what happened. We should go Seraphine. It's Ash Seraphine. It'd be great here. I think I want Bard. No, but Seraphine. It's Ash Seraphine. It's the perfect. I think I should go Bard.
Yes, that is a live replay of our columns, folks.
I want to play Bard here. I'm more comfortable on it. Then a tear rolls down my cheek.
But we will trust in our Ash Bard.
I will only slightly trust. I don't think we even needed to pick.
And the Shen, he's going anywhere, folks.
The River Shen. It's actually a Bard top. Tilted top there does love his Bard.
The River Shen, throwing Evan on Shen, or play of throwing Prem on Shen.
That is the dream.
That is my hopes here.
Shen into TF to match the global. I can see it. Garen TF Senna.
We are truly pulling out one of the team comps of all time out here.
I am very curious because last game I thought their team comp was a little silly. This game, I also think their team comp is a little silly, but they won last game. Also, banning Akali is crazy when you got TF, but
I think they are very afraid of the Akali. But as far as what I have gathered from a lot of these matches, a lot of those focuses those first fans, but once you actually get this far into the draft, things do kind of fall apart.
It's kind of a free for all. It's a lot harder to prepare for second.
They did ban 2 top laners with Garen picked after all.
Vel'Koz support ADC.
That is going to be a Vel'Koz support with the Sun, more than likely.
I'm curious if it's fasting Senna.
It could be fasting Senna. Either one option. However, I would killing and items with.
Honestly, probably. I don't know if their support plays. I don't know if they had a support player. If they had a bunch of mid laners. They do have a bunch of mid laners. I wouldn't be surprised to see it. Vel'Koz ADC.
Well, I think it's a Twisted Fate ADC.
Senna mid chills.
Be a Vel'Koz mid. Kind of supporting Garen.
Pulling out the Ahri. Okay. Ahri into TF. I'm curious. I don't know who wins that matchup. I'd have to assume Ahri. I don't think TF is that great of a lane. I have to see.
Out in the top lane.
Senna Vel'Koz. I'm still very curious. Well, I think we already have our top laner. I assume it's Shen. I don't know how great Shen is to Garen. I don't think he's.
All right,
amazing.
We have our jungler being thrown on Diana.
Diana!
My hopes and dreams of the jungle have been taken away from me.
Okay, I'm curious about the Diana. A lot of riding. You have a lot riding on the Ashe this game.
Am, but I do know that for this player, that is a very comfortable champion for him to play.
He does love his Diana. I'm very curious if he'll be able to get onto the back. You have a very squishy backline. I feel like jungle. Oh wait, it's not even jungle. It's top lane twist.
That looks like it's a Garen jungled.
Did they forget a jungler?
I think they may have flexed their Garen into jungle in order to bring out a Veigar top lane.
I'm going to assume that they misclicked. Because Garen jungle got removed like a season ago. He has no extra jungle damage.
We have a little bit of confusion going on here, folks, but it is up to UAH if they're going to play it. The rules should allow them to change the Veigar after a certain point in time. Because that is lost pick. We are going to go see the chat and see if the team have settled that, but we it's kind of need a jungler to play League of Legends.
Yeah, I mean, just I believe in Veigar jungle. If that would be TF jungle, honestly, tear to my eye. That's beautiful.
That is beautiful. The gameplay I have seen of TF. That is absolutely not what I was expecting.
You have to be kidding. That was actually their draft. It's TF jungle.
It is a Twisted Fate
Dude.
jungle and a top lane Senna with a Veigar AB.
I was gonna talk about TF jungle because like I tried to do his clear and I physically
You
cannot
don't
get it.
clear with Twisted Fate. The whole point of Twisted Fate is you run into lane with a gold card.
Honestly,
Literally, the clear is you your buff. You gank mid lane into your next buff, in which you gank the lane. That is the Twisted Fate clear. Not clear the jungle. You run into pro gold cards. So we're gonna have to see if that is what this man pulls out, because this is a they are absolutely breaking some ground here, I will say.
you know what? Fair enough.
And
I got
Senna
a
into
lot of
Shen
respect for
seems
that.
like a very questionable choice. I will say that much.
They have been watching Drew Toots Laced videos. They are going to be pulling out, assumably, the Static Shiv Senna. It's going to be a travesty if Shen can ever get onto Senna. Senna will blow up immediately. But if Senna's able to keep her distance, maybe it cooks. Maybe, I don't know.
As we see, we have our comp here from last game. Go very well.
I don't know how to feel. I feel like if Shen ever gets ganked, he presses W, and then he's fine.
I don't know how to feel. I feel like if Twisted Fate doesn't really get some early cheese kills, as with a lot of cheese, very rapidly.
Yeah, I tried full clearing on that a lot of times. Every time, I ended at like 3 minutes at minimum. So like, I can't imagine he's gonna get there at Scuttle Spawn. So
he is not going to get there at Scuttle Spawn. If he is playing Twisted Fate jungle the correct way, he's not going to play for full. This is just from me seeing guides with Twisted Fate. I have played with a friend who has tried to bring out the Twisted. And in all fairness, he did manage to get a lot of early.
You know, fair enough. I'm curious if he's going to be going 80 or AP.
It will make for a very interesting game to watch, I will say that much.
Yeah, this is, honestly, their jungler, kind of my goat. This has been an absolute, like, confusion fest every time he picks a champion. I don't know what he's going to do. I'm so curious.
I will be right back, folks.
Alright, I'm solo casting now. Honestly, I'm really curious about how this game is going to go. I can't imagine it's going to be like anything that makes any sense. If it's Garen mid into Ari, I think. I assume he's just going to sit there and farm all game, not really do anything, and then suddenly one-shot the Ari at some point. But I don't know if he can ever catch up to the Ari when Ari has ult. I'm super curious what their game plan is. Again, it seems very solo queue-esque. I'm very curious about the Vel'Koz. Vel'Koz Veigar ADC for bot lane, I think. Very curious how they're going to fare into Bard. I think if they're able to get onto them, can't really see them being able to do anything back. The Bard has great poke. Ashe has great follow with her W and flow. She also great poke. Ball is going to be an absolute poke fest. I'm stunned by the jungle again. I don't know how to feel. I really don't. I'm very curious. I want to know how the Twisted Fate is going to fared quite well on the Bel'Veth last day. Besides the early game, which was a little bit of a travesty, late game was quite solid. Curious how that's going to go. I keep saying I'm curious, but I'm curious about every lane. These are not picks I expected at all. I assume Senna is going to static Shiv, constantly pushing out the lane and trying to farm souls off the Shen. Farm souls pretty slowly in the top lane, I'm not going to lie. A lot harder to farm souls. Have one target to farm. You also have to farm yourself. I don't know. She's going to be extremely squishy and late. Shen is able to get his Q behind her. I think she's just dead. Pull through slow, and then he can run at her and press E. But second.
Alright, I have returned from here. I'm sorry for that brief break, but we are still waiting for this very interesting game to begin. Once again, for those of you who missed it, the highlight was the enemy team drafting a Senai top with a Twisted Fate jungle and 2 mages in the bot lane.
Yeah, and I think a Garen mid.
A Garen mid, to be correct.
You know what? To each their own, bro. But I have no clue how this game is gonna go.
We said there was a solo queue comp in the first game. In the second game, that seems more true.
I like to imagine that this is favored towards us. However, I don't know what kind of tricks they're gonna pull out. I don't know if they have something insane planned. They love to play around their mid. So if the Twist of Fate shows up, level 1 and just gold cards, what do we do? You know?
Well, I would imagine they're probably telling the mid laner to just once he gets that first wave, just go to the tower and stay there, because that's what you should do in this situation as Rise. If they cannot get that level 2 cheese kill with Twisted Fate, if they never even get the opportunity, then get that off, and Twisted Fate has to deal with his mid as fuck clear. Excuse my language. Then Twisted Fate never actually gets to play the lead, and he will fall behind.
Yeah, I am very curious because I think once they get level 6, like Ahri's gonna be pretty much unkillable. But I don't really know what is going to. I don't know what's gonna happen in any of these lanes. I keep trying to speculate. My best guess. I'm throwing a theory out there. Tilted top laner, my goat. Puts a Q behind her, pulls it through, sprints at her, dashes, obliterates her. Health bar gone. Hopes and dreams shattered. Senna in shambles. Minute 30, Senna has 2 items. It's over. Senna's getting beat down. Pow, pow. Senna can't breathe. Okay? And then we move on to our next target. Move on to the jungle. The TF also can't breathe. Shen is eating through him, giving him no room, beating him down, obliterating him. I know I'm talking about the Shen a lot, but I also think that Ahri's going to do a lot.
That's fair. I think Twisted Fate is going to have a very big challenge ahead with his own jungle camp. So that Shen may be able to take advantage of that.
That is problem
and here
number
we
1.
Ooh,
some miscommunication from the enemy bot lane. Double warding in that bush. It's over. It's wraps. Shen getting a bush warded in the middle. Now he can just take over every other bush and have no problem. Good poke down by Prem. Got the electric rock already. Looking solid.
Like
TF
Twisted
is
going for the Raptors here.
Starting Raptor.
That is not my expectation.
I'm very curious because I have teched out this clear. I'm very curious if he's going to do a recall clear. Because if you go Adaptive Force on TF, then it automatically specs into. It assumes that you want AP. And if you do a recall clear, you can swap to a longsword and then swap the Adaptive Force over to AD. So your clear becomes a lot better. Just if he's going to do that, or if he's got a full clear. Starting Raptors.
Given by the order of his clear, it looks like that is exactly what he's going for. Perhaps red and rugs. Oh, and then
Yes,
but the only problem is you're now
this
playing
guy
Fate jungle.
This guy is unpredictable. Raid engage. He doesn't have Q up. A little bit hard force. Ooh, the Q pull through.
Oh, that is a very
That was
good try.
I'm him right now. I'm spamming my jungler. It's all his fault. I did not get solo killed by the Senna at level 2. I am a bit curious why he played Fate, but I think he just isn't comfortable with the Senna lane, which makes a bit of sense.
Jaren getting hurt very much though by Ahri's basic attacks there.
The mid is looking very solid. If he goes for an E flash, Bard is ganking!
Bard is coming.
Insane gank angle! He's gonna take the kill!
And he is bringing that gold down.
You know what?
Fair
Fair enough.
him.
He's earned it, man. He's earned it.
He knows where the gold needs to be.
He knows who the carry is. He knows who the big man down is. Ashe is completely holding her own in the 2v1, by the way. They're not even pressuring her. She has walked all the way up.
He has passed that river on her own.
TF has another camp to go. Another camp and a half to go. And it is Scuttle spawn time. So we'll see what that's doing.
I'm very interested in why the team brought out here.
Me too, bro. I think his secondary clears aren't as bad, but his first clear, horrendous. Great ward by the Bard. Okay, and then they steal the blue and they kill him. Oh my
Let's
god!
go.
Wait,
He knows who the carry is.
Z-Pax is everywhere. He's everywhere. I doubted the Bard. I'm a fraud. I thought Seraphine would be better here, but little did I know. I
He knew
guess
better than everyone who the best choice here was.
I guess so. Okay, he pulled through the Q. That's huge damage. Veigar's also getting
All right,
collapsed
he's
on.
ganking his
The
own
Bard is
team.
everywhere. The Bard is. Anyways,
Nope.
moving on to the top lane.
Important thing is that it's not the sports ball pick.
That Senna is Senna. Okay, I do not like the Vel'Koz having double buffs, but I also especially don't like having a bit too aggressive. Okay, Shen poking her down perfectly. TF is here for the gank. Garen's here for the bot gank. I don't know if the Mio was
Garen's
called.
off in the bot gank. We
That
see
might
the
be
Shen.
a,
We see up there the Shen is running away.
That might be a report mid angle. That is a level 3 TF at 4 minutes 20. Our Shen is
this is the thing I
trying
was
to figure out what to
talking
do. Maybe he cooks. Maybe he cooks. He's cooking!
He does pull the
And Diana's there, and then
TF
she's gonna
out.
kill her and clear the wave, and it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be beautiful. That TF is worth 150 gold, and I don't even think he's died yet. Oh wait, yes, he did die. He
Can
did
we
die.
see the gold here? He currently only has 1,600 gold over in the jungle. Behind in his clear, and that is going to keep on rolling over this game. He is not going to have...
Yeah, that was his second death, and he's already worth 100 gold.
This is the risk of picking a champion like Twisted Fate, and if you don't get those kills early, it doesn't... I've seen a lot.
And Vel'Koz is mid. You know what? That's macro, baby. Good dodge by the Z-Pax. Might be poking down the Garen a little bit. Poke around the Garen a lot. Garen is not getting level 6 because Vel'Koz is sitting in his lane. Not quite sure what's happening mid lane. I believe.
Mid lane, he's trying to beat Bard at his own game, but it's a play that always goes about the way you expect it to.
The Leaf Prem is going to one-shot this wave in the
Unless you're
recall.
like...
It does look like he's a good poke by the Ashe.
But that is a Vel'Koz and not a Pyke.
Vel'Koz does have double buffs here. Garen was level 6, that would be scary, but that does screw up Ahri's recall though. A little bit greedy for the recall, didn't sit under his tower. Curious if the Shen is going mechanic. I think I would go gank in the top lane. He's level 6 now. I think Diana can just handle this herself. I don't think Shen even has to do anything. He just chills. He farms his wave.
Get quite a bit onto the Diana. Going to be a problem for a team like this.
This Diana's getting
because their only front line is Garen. And he's not someone with the best ability to lock down Diana.
The second tankiest player on the team is going to be Senna. I don't know how well that's going to go.
That is not a character that can play frontline. That is a character who assists in running away. So we are going for champions who run away from the
Yeah, they're going to have pretty good poke.
Alright,
this is
Twisted Fate.
Oh my god, they have to waste heal!
They pulled out. You know what? Heal for the dragon. Can you blame them?
Honestly, I don't even really blame the TF, because that was a bit of an odd dragon, but I respect it. But that dragon is the strongest dragon of the game. It is the hardest to 1v1. Great pull by Prem with a flash. Beautiful work.
Unfortunately, Prem denying.
Ooh,
Bard
leaving the
goal.
CS up so that Bard can get the Q. Ooh, he got the stun. Okay, and then Veigar's. Oh, it's
Veigar
Veigar.
teleports in. And
Is he just gonna
teleports
die
right
immediately?
out,
He's just gonna die immediately.
Just as quickly. A very excellent macro.
It's
play from
beautiful.
Bobbing here.
TF is still level 5. He's getting there though. He's getting there. I want to believe. I want to.
As has been prophesized with Twisted Fate.
I assume.
Unfortunately, folks, it does not get better for him from here.
I assume there's gonna be an
He is
ADTF. He scales decently well if he's an ADTF.
ADTF or not, but I don't think. I think scaling is a little off the table because I don't see how he gets. Has a lot of other scalers on that team play around, and at this point, it just builds something like Hypers, I guess. Like
He gets a decent amount of gold off
you're
his
throwing
passive.
gold cards this game, and that's your role.
He's gonna go Shirelia's gold. He's gonna go Shirelia's Bandle Pipes. Run at Mach 20 CCP. This Bard is everywhere, bro.
I unironically don't even think that would be the worst play here because that is something desperately needed by their team.
Getting some good poke down to Garen, but he's taking some good poke himself. Got the stun off. Getting collapsed on. Shen ulties in. Is he able? I think he's able to save the Bard. No, never mind. But he turns it around, I believe.
The Senna ult does come down and save that Garen.
Yeah, the Ahri without ult does not do damage. Shen is somewhat behind. Ashe should win this 1v1 if she's able to dodge his Q. She's able to dodge his Q.
Oh, that is very unfortunate, but
tragic.
A good try was made.
Flash by TF. I think he's got He's just dead.
They have managed to get a dig. And have managed to get a gold lead for themselves.
His favorite maneuver is to go in 1x1, and they are doing that. I don't know why we're still walking the grubs.
This is a team that is very good at playing around far.
They are
if
five.
They're going to win the game, that's really cold game.
They're 5-man warriors. Ahri knows how to ulti back up. Big damage! I think they win this. Ahri should be able to like sweep here. Never mind, she got rooted. Didn't ulti away.
Alright, that is a very...
And we go in 1x1 yet again. Very curious what I'm seeing right now. I think some travesties have hit the rift. But Ahri does have her Malignance period, quite strong. Shen is still looking for that first item. Is at 40 CS.
You're playing into a Sana.
Well,
actually you can.
That's my goat and all, but I do blame him. Bard is fighting for his life. Supportal combat on the wards. Please don't walk up.
We're blaming him, and he is blaming.
Please don't walk into the unwarded river while we don't know what Garen is. Okay. Diana's hovering bot side. Ooh, they're gonna look for an engage right while Garen's coming up. I think Ashe is gonna die, but they're gonna get the kill. Bard is walking in. Epic Garen outplay. Obliterated. Destroyed. They're still trying to fight this. Ahri's on the way, but she's stopped? Question mark? Like the team on the different page here. Yeah, the Garen has a lot of tenacity. Ashe is trying to cook. She's cooking! She gets it. She's cooking! That Senna ult was a little bit too late. Honestly, I'm curious if that Senna ult could have changed the fight. And as I said, Senna went the static shiv, and now she's just gonna poke down. Awesome TF game. Chills. It would be. Oh my god. Bard and Ashe barely make it out. That Vel'Koz does a lot of damage. I'm hoping we get to see a Wit's End somewhat.
Alright, never mind what I said. Twisted Fate has the most gold on their team, but I don't agree for them right now.
Average TF game.
Because that Diana has more, and she's going to be a problem for that team.
Does that Bard have a Canic Rooker?
Yes, he does. He is going into a double mage bot lane.
You know what? I respect it.
But that doesn't help him really.
Yeah, it's certainly something. I think it's still a Bandle Pipe's first aim. You know what? To each their own. I believe. I trust. Veigar's sitting mid. Honestly, if we knew where anyone on their team was, we just obliterate the Veigar right now. Okay, Veigar bot. Clean macro. That was something. Anyway, the dragon does look like a lot more entirely. Solid. Gonna need those dragons. Looking like it's gonna be a bit of a long one, unless that Garen somehow obliterates everyone. Really hoping this Ashe gets with end. Just gonna be tanking them to the face.
The Shen has appeared right in this guy.
Is also probably
he is dancing around a little bit there, but the maybe has a bit.
team does.
However, we do see not the greatest position that Garen is currently in.
Well, both Garen and Prem are like
But he does have
one ulti away from dying. I am very curious. I really hope our ADC rushes.
And the Bard is absolutely going in for the auto attack.
Hope our ADC
Oh wait,
rushes
no, that is our support.
It's Andrew. Diana's still looking decently strong, but that Senna is a bit of a
He is
monster.
getting picked off, and that is what their team is playing to. That is what they are managing to accomplish so far in this game.
I am. Oh, I knew it. Bro, I looked away for 1 second. Prem immediately kills him. Ooh, and he's giving over the bot lane. What a sweetie pie. Giving over the other kill to his ADC. His ADC is getting a little bit back in this game. ADC has already bought boots, and they were not the correct ones. You know what? I respect it. He's an ADC player. He's got that ADC one-track mindset. Build the same thing every game. Infinity edge on my screen. Dopamine high. I don't think he wins this.
Alright.
Unless
He does not win the fight against.
Yeah, he kind of had to force the fight at the start, but I don't think he wins. Not too bad, though. He doesn't really lose much. Bot lane's getting pushed out by Art is dancing around him. Yes. Garen is still level 9. Curious if he's finally sit in a lane or continue to obliterate everyone in the jungle. Harness to flash. He turns around. Maybe they're able to. Ooh, the ulti away by Prem. It's not what they needed there to take him out. Ulti's in there. He gets the reset. Able to ulti back out.
They are suffering. Gun is going in for another fight, which
He didn't then Q.
Diana is getting picked off here, but has managed to get into the bell cause. Unfortunately, it's not going to do anything. It's going to go down.
Respect the hustle. I'm very curious about this center. Looking quite strong. I don't know if she's going
And
to
that throws
continue
hard
to be
rock
strong.
here. 5,000.
Looking quite big and strong. But we had what, like a 4,000 gold lead last game?
We did.
So there's a
get
chance.
to. There is of course always a chance. Never surrender. Folks.
Never surrender.
I know. I know if these are my ranked teammates, they would be thrown in the towel already.
There's a Vel'Koz in this game, as the wise words of the greatest Vel'Koz main to ever live. Zap, zap, a zap. Never surrender. Never FF. Believe. Ari got here and called immediately. Interesting. I am curious. Honestly, a lot of these fights look winnable if Prem plays a bit more aggressive. Ulti in and out. Looks like they're getting a pick on the Garen. Probably gonna get the tower with June. Unless he goes Mach 40.
Does not get out, but it's a possibility. It scares.
I am curious if fight this Rift Herald. I would assume not.
Twisted Fate has gotten back on it, but again, that is getting off.
Series of unfortunate events.
And
one might say.
although I have made comments earlier in the game, it still does not change.
Is a little bit silly. I honestly think it was a pretty decent call by Hard Rock to pull it, something like that. Cameron, a great play, very consistent, but since he's like not as experienced in jungle, he doesn't know about all the counter jungling and everything. That take care of that.
Yes, and another thing is Twisted Fate allowed Hard Rock to play to picks. That is something they have been able to get excellently this game, and has been they have not been in a group, and this team absolutely.
Hard Rock has been cooking with a macro. Say. Curious if like UAH is heading towards Dragon. I don't know if this is a fight we want to take. But maybe
we're gonna take that fight then.
there's an insane Diana steal. It did live with 57 health. Maybe Diana comes in clutch. I think Veigar just flashed the Bartle thing. They're still trying to force a fight. It's a little bit late to be doing that. Looking a bit
Looking, looking a bit desperate.
Garen has currently running after him.
Garen has spun and he has won, so good work from him.
He has prestige. Watch for
The whole team is together. Hopefully, our team runs away, but I don't know why they were middle lane at that point. Prem goes down. Gonna hope and pray. I think he gets out here.
Hope and the
Never
arrow
mind.
goes straight into the bush.
Never mind.
Does come back around for the tower.
Oh my. The macro goes crazy. I am
Diana
curious.
goes back on. The Twisted
Will
Fate
TF
stands
go
still,
down
and he
here?
dies.
TF down!
Shen has come back in with a portal, and this is looking like a good fight for Elaine. So,
You know,
Garen has managed to get on the Diana, though.
I don't really know what to say about the Shen here. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like
It is
tilted
not-
top laner is
From
usually.
speaking from experience, it is not tilted.
Well, honestly, he cooks pretty hard on the champion. I feel like this is not one of his better games. He kind of cooks on the Shen a lot. I feel like this game is just a bit of a travesty. Might have gotten a little bit tilted early off of that level 1 death. That was a travesty.
That's a little tilted having to play against a top laner, as we all do.
That is every top laner's weakness. If you mention a ranged champion near them, they will shrivel.
They will shrivel, they will fear, and they will pull out a ranged champion themselves.
No, they'll go, I'm better than them, and then they'll pick a melee champion and then complain about the range champion the whole time. That's the top laner MO. And I
Well,
respect
unfortunately, they did ban a lot of his picks. I know this man, if he ranged top laner, he's and they're at
it. Yeah, I
but
think
they used a lot of their bans to top laner.
I think had he known that this was going to center top, he probably would have also gone with Jax. That would have gone pretty hard here.
Oh, granted, we also did not know this would be on top until they literally told us the actual.
How could we have been so blind to the truth? I don't know. We simply don't understand the inner machinations of their mind.
I still stand by this being very clutch.
Okay, good ulti.
They are just playing it very much.
Diana didn't even need to E there, saving it for next game. Saving. He's gone. He is done and dusted. I'm curious what's going to happen the rest of this fight, because I feel like it's fish in a barrel, and we're about to get shot.
Twisted Fate is coming out on the flank and is getting that 80s.
Ooh, shorten the E a little bit. Gets to take the blast cone, but could have possibly put some more poke down to TF, because I don't think that blast cone was maybe. Possibly could have threatened the TF's life. It's scary. So that Garen ulti has
a
lot
quite
of
bit
range. So TF is looking quite big. Garen is looking quite big. Honestly, the Veigar, he's doing a
10K
little
lead is
bit.
being pulled out. It looks like we do have a bit of trouble.
Veigar's doing a little bit, but his Vel'Koz has been a monster. Been taking over the Rift. His only 600 gold down on his A's. Diana takes down the TF. I feel like this has been a commonality. Where Diana kills the TF, immediately dies, kills the TF, immediately dies. But he's getting the shutdowns. The only issue is that every time he does this, for some reason other people show up and also die. Yeah, so as we're seeing here, Bard will be getting removed from the Rift.
He will make him work for it, though.
Sent back to arenas.
Back to where every league player should.
Taking a comet to the face. This Senna is looking quite dead though, getting collapsed on. Good focus by the friend. Took him down. I don't know if that minuscule dent in the 10k gold gap will make the difference. However, believe!
It is
Always
now back to a 9K
believe!
gold gap, and that is significantly better than.
I am excited to see the Shen, presumably, if he's my GOAT still, he will go Dusk and Dawn. He will dust them. He will obliterate the Senna.
I know this Shen player. I hate to break it.
Don't say that.
My other casting.
Don't say that. Don't break my heart. I want to see him pull out the Dusk and Dawn.
I'm not trying to bring hard. I'm just trying to get the fact.
I taught him the beautiful ways of that broken item, and he believed me. No, he didn't believe me. continued to not build Dusk and Dawn for like 4 games, and then he finally believed me, and then he went, "Wow, this is so broken. Why didn't anyone tell me about this? Wow, oh my gosh." So Bard is getting obliterated. That Shen'll
been run down.
Oh, is it gonna be the same thing again, where Diana shows up, TF dies again?
This has been a very interesting game to watch with the A-Twist debate. I will say that much.
I will say the TF wasn't alone this time, so the Diana actually went down.
However, I will once again maintain it is kind of pick where you have to get ahead, or you do nothing.
Our Ashe has exactly 3 items, and one of them is a Doran's item, so I don't know what's going on down there, but he just picked up another kill, so maybe you'll be able to get some components, some gold ashed in.
All things considered, it does appear that he is pretty on track with enemy laner.
True, I will say.
And he has invested in a lot of that gold.
Our bot and mid are doing quite well in CS. Our Ashe is...
I never doubt my
Our Ashe is even in CS. And our Ahri is ahead in CS by 30. I would commentate what's going on with Garen right now, but I'm very afraid. Never mind! It's huge! It's huge!
Goes to the Diana.
The Diana's huge! It's a pentakill for the Diana. 1,000 gold! I'm excited to see if
Bard a little hesitant to pick up
if
that
Bard
time
doesn't
there,
walk
but
in
he
blindly.
does walk
No!
straight into the bush.
No! I was gonna say it might
He
be a
wanted his
clean,
chimes.
Garen angle, but he is thirsty for those chimes. Don't have any wards down.
Blame a Bard player.
I can't.
I see the kind of man.
He's my goat, but simply ward over the wall and then they can't get you.
Perhaps.
But I am curious. I presume the Bard has Merc Tread. I presume everyone on our team has Merc Tread. They wouldn't betray me and go not Merc Treads.
All right, let's see the items here.
Yeah, can you hit O really quick? Production, thank you, sir.
Merc treads. We see a tab eye coming by the ship.
Oh my god. It's okay. It's not terrible.
We cannot see, but the
Actually, it's right over there, and
it is Zerker.
yeah. As I said before, one-track mind.
Makes sense. And
ADCs are beautiful beings, but
our support has chosen the wonderful play of unupgraded boot.
and our Diana has chosen the beautiful play of it's not your jungle anymore, man. Not your jungle anymore. You're kicked out. Good luck. I will say,
No more.
I will be giving Lamp a sinister talking to after this game. I'll be pulling out the belt after he did not buy Merc Treads and instead bought Berserker's Brood. An average ADC thing to do. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. ADC see the recommended tab and they go yippee yippee and they pick it and they pick their Infinity Edge and they're so happy. However, Colin, you gotta adapt sometimes. And I believe. Ooh, you know what? Zoning you. I respect it. Good Shen'll. Will Ahri dash away or will he just die?
Unfortunately, he does die.
You know what? Fair enough. However, Garen's going down. This is looking quite good. 4 for 2. ADC versus top laner. Which will win? It's never gonna be the top laner. ADC roll. ADC roll, by the way. This would be a great Baron angle if Veigar wasn't there to blow them up. I think they just clear mid wave, accept their fate, take jungle camps, get big and strong and healthy, and look towards the next fight. Great engage by Prem, though. I think that Vel'Koz has been immense, so him taking him out early was very good for that fight.
Naturally.
I'm very curious, because I don't know why they fought after Veigar died, but if they could do that a little bit more, that would bring me joy and whimsy. Let's see if Wet Dog Fart 7 will respawn, use his ulti, and obliterate our mid laner right now. Or our ADC in the middle. Bless you. Yeah, everyone has ultis up except ooh, a bit of a force. I don't know if that's gonna go very well. This is a bit of a travesty. Channel
Fate
goes
is
down.
coming right in the middle of the fight taking out the Ash.
I don't know how Ash ended up there. I think this is the game-losing play.
And unfortunately, the positional mistakes are once again taken complete advantage of.
Yeah.
As Gondlink has said, this looks like it is going to be very unfortunate.
We are addicted to waiting until they are all alive and going in. I respect the hustle. Don't get me wrong. I also respect the TF going for the dragon.
I do respect the
Give a bit of
the
aura.
TF jungle in the middle of that.
Chills!
Both
Both towers defended. They can never end the game now. Wait. I think they're gonna end the game.
They do end the game here. It is going to be close, but I do not think that is going to stop it. And
Yeah,
that
nice
is going
Jover.
to bring a conclusion. They want to go for one last kill before.
Oh my
that,
god,
so
obliterated the Ash.
have a bit of fun, but unfortunately, that is going to be the series.
A beautiful season by UAH, I will say. This team literally split apart for 6 months.
Yes, about 6
Our
months.
jungler stopped playing the game in that entire time, and
still
still came back and cooked some challenger players, cooked some masters players.
Very well, all things considered, he pulled a very good game against a lot higher ranked of players there. And considering this was someone who, about a couple weeks before the series started, had to relearn jungle.
I think he had to reinstall League of Legends.
He did have to reinstall League of Legends. He decided he was done with the game until he got the news broken to him.
Yep, came back to serve his duty on Summoner's Rift. Did a great job, honestly. Shockingly good job. Like, if I had taken a break for 6 months, I don't think I could have pulled off some of the performances that he had. It was very good. I'm very proud of what he did.
Pulled off those performances.
Stop, bro. I'm trying to glaze right now.
I'm trying to glaze you.
I appreciate it. I will say, though, very good performances by him. Tilted top laner, not as strong showing in the second game today, but his first game was a very strong showing. His previous games, very strong showings. I think he has been the rock of this team, to be honest, playing very, very well. Prem has also been very solid, put against some very difficult matchups. Put against challenger players on repeat. I don't know what's going on with NECC divisions, but you know what? To each their own.
They just kind of decide things. They pull out the wheel of deciding what rank people are placed in.
And then Blamp has been consistently solid, consistently tried to learn new champions, tried to work with different things, work with the new meta stuff.
Consistently my goat.
Consistently my hero. Consistently has a place in my heart.
Never did anything wrong this series, except for,
Never doubted.
My co-caster here thinks there was a bit of a problem with the Berserker's Greaves, but I see no problem.
There was some sinister things going on with the Berserker Greaves and the positioning, but outside of that, it was very, very good. His Jinx was not as solid as always, but it was still pretty good. I mean, they were kind of smashing him in lane.
He was doing very well. He needed to respect the front to back a little more than he ended up doing, but he still did pretty good.
Exactly. His late game team fights a little off, but the rest of the part quite good. And then lastly, we have Zpex in the bot lane. Again, I mean, I wasn't expecting it on this Soraka, but he was completely taking over the lane, doing a great job, as he always does. He was a bit worried before today's match because I think he hasn't played in a while. He's been addicted to Deadlock. But he played recently, and he has been doing quite well. Kind of cooked in the bot lane there. I will say, I didn't know how he was going to do. I think he didn't know how he was going to do, but cooked. And we take those. Yes. I think this whole team played extremely well for the circumstances they were in, taking a 6-month break.
They just took 6 months of rest of practice.
Of course, they were in the
simply doing things like playing Deadlock, employment, all the special, trying to find employment.
They were in the mountains with the Tibetan monks, for becoming new people, growing and changing. A lot of them got their degrees. Half the team already graduated.
Yep, they simply have come back to play for the university. However, they have already graduated. I'm sitting here with a graduate right next to me.
I'm an old man. I will say though, 4th place in nationals, phenomenal for what they were under. I will say I'm very proud of them.
And it was a very amusing first game that they won. I will say that was definitely one of the rewatch.
I will say very well played by the other team. But I am
definitely
I'm
experienced being on the other side of casting for once. But
I am very happy what our team was able to pull out. They were very solid, and I think they're going to come out of this game and they're going to be a bit sad because I think they really had that faith and that belief that they could go further, and I think they're good enough to, but
I
just couldn't
would
do it here
say
today.
that they need to improve some of the positional things. But I think after this game, that's it for all of them.
I believe so.
So that is an end. They were still able to pull very good things this season. They were able to win finals of their
Playoffs.
of their bracket of their playoffs, and that was in its own a
was
very
beautiful.
good achievement.
It was beautiful.
It was an achievement they worked very hard for. It paid off, especially fighting against higher ranked players.
I will say, I think that I believe that the AC and mid, Blamp and Prem are continuing their education. I think that Evan, tilted top laner, a graduate. He's an old man now. He's an old man. He's a graduated man.
Just don't ask him about his parking ticket.
He's a graduated man who can't get his diploma just yet. And the support and jungle, Z-Pax and Revan again, have already graduated. They graduated last semester. NECC came to them on their hands and knees. They said, please come back and play this finals. Play these series. We need you desperately. They came back and did really well.
Unfortunately, the rules will be changing for NECC going into the next playing year, so teams will not be able to play in the first bracket of a season, earn enough points, and be able to come back for the finals.
Honestly, I think it's beautiful that our team got to do that, but I think that's kind of dumb. I think it's good that they're getting rid of it. I think it's a
I
solid
definitely
choice.
think it is positive. Now that it cannot happen to us.
But I don't know. Very well done by the team. I'm very proud of them.
They're very interesting games that a lot of work were put into them.
Coming out of retirement, working together, brings a tear to my eye.
And despite the fact that they lost the second game, I still maintain my comments about that draft. They just played very well. They did have very good picks, and they were able to take that in their game against them. But I still maintain statement.
I believe that is all for us. So I think we are going to send it off now. Very well done by our team. Very proud of them.
Very well played game, and
very well played to the other team as well.
That everyone enjoyed watching it.
Yeah. Hope everyone has a great night. Hope everyone that graduates is able to get a job. It's trying times, I hear. And yeah.
Have a good night. Got some rest. Go to sleep at a nice early 2 a.m. I know how late some of you guys stay up.
Drink an energy drink for this. But yeah.
That's great.
See you all, Chargers.
We will see you, Chargers.
Glad
Charger
you guys
Nation.
came. We'll miss you all dearly. Goodbye forever.
Bye-bye.